Hey, what's up guys? It's Volcaniac and welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm going to just be playing Minecraft, but every time I get hit, the game updates. Let's get into it. Now I was trying to figure out what version to start with, and I ultimately decided on beta 1.7.3 because it's a very popular version. I don't know what to name this world. I'm just going to name it, Update Me. Create. Okay, here we go. Got a desert to start. Let's get some wood. Oh, that's right, the chickens don't drop any chicken in this game. In this version. Now, personally, I actually really like beta 1.7.3. I've been playing it a little bit in my free time. I have a cool little world. Maybe I'll have to show it someday. And how this is going to work is I'm just going to update to the next major release, which will be 1.8 something. Whatever the last 1.8 beta was. Yeah, this will be the only time that we don't have a hunger bar, so I'm gonna get as much food as possible. Maybe grab a rose. This will be a little keepsake because we'll get to see it change a little bit over the course of the updates. And so there's no crits in this version either. I version hop a lot, so I've played a ton of different releases. Like sometimes I go and play this, sometimes it's like 1.0, sometimes it's like alpha. In dev, maybe even inf dev, you know, all those releases. And then you boot up modern Minecraft and it's complete shell shock. But there's not much to do, so I guess I'll do some mining. God, that's a lot of pork chop. It's crazy how much food that is when it's not being stacked. Zombie. Let's go fight it. I could seriously just sit here and cower and not take any damage, but then it would just be a beta 1.7.3 video and I don't really want to do that. Maybe in the future, but that's not the goal of this video. Oh, I should make some torches. I always forget that YouTube's compression like eats up the video quality. Let me fix that right now. There we go. That zombie is right here. There he is. Come here. Gotcha. Here's something wandering around. Is that down here? Ooh, it's a spider dungeon. Let's very carefully get into there. This way. There's a skeleton too. I should really pack up my crafting tables. I'm like wasting all my wood on those. Let's very carefully get in there. Don't get hit. Ooh, that was close. Come here. Alright, here we go. We're in beta 1.8.1 now. You can see the hunger bars added. We not get hit. Alright, now we're in release 1.0, which means we can fight the Ender Dragon now. There we go. We finally dealt with this. Put a crap load of torches on. Poor beta 1.8 didn't get much time to be in the spotlight. There's a skeleton. Let me be very careful about fighting that skeleton. Assuming that skeleton's still even here. It's a zombie. Can't believe I didn't see that coming. Well, now we're in 1.1. I don't remember exactly what 1.1 added. I had a feeling that was going to happen eventually too. Damn gravel. Oh, I forgot to even do that. Let me just stack all this pork chop. How strange. I didn't even realize I got 3 saddles. Go, we're nice and deep into this cave. There's zombies. Is that another dungeon? I think there's a second dungeon down here. Wow, that was a loud cave sound. Yeah, look at that. That's some luck. I'm gonna explore for a second before I touch that though. Part of me kind of wants to take damage because I'm very curious to what a beta 1.7.3 world will look like in 1.21. I better enjoy the sword blocking while it's here. Now this challenge will end if we hit the latest release of the game. I'm gonna see how far I can get before then. And there's no chest in this dungeon. Maybe it was a glitch because I updated the world many times. I don't know. Skin still isn't loading and that's kind of strange. I mean, I know why it happens. It's because the old versions don't like connect to the servers the same way that the modern versions do, so they can't download your skin data. There's workarounds for that, but I kind of forgot to implement one, so we'll just be Steve for now. Oh, the world had a convert right there. Look at this, so old. Please, skeleton, don't do it. Okay. Yeah, we're in version 1.2.5 now. Which I think was the version that added jungles, but I could be wrong. It might have been 1.3. I'm having a hard time remembering this stuff off the top of my head for some reason. The world gen is about to get really funky. I'm gonna mess with that skeleton. Get me out of here. I think I need to read by my controls. Still no sprint button? There's a little tidbit of lore about me. I prefer to swap my sneak and sprint buttons around. I'm that kind of person. The coal still doesn't give us XP. I don't know when that was added. Creeper right there. But for me personally, this is the version that kind of I started around. So this feels right at home. Like the betas were just a little bit before my time with Minecraft. Same with like release 1.0. But like 2012 Minecraft, that's where it's at. Where'd the creeper go? It's up there now. Running kind of low on planks here. I should have grabbed some more. It's fine. We'll head to the surface in a little bit anyways. Just want to see if I can get some diamonds. What is your favorite release of Minecraft? Whether it's like a certain version of the game or like a certain console version. Because for me personally, it's probably 1.7.10. That's like the big modding version. Has all the cool mods. A good time. In fact, I'm kind of surprised I haven't done a 1.7.10 mod video. Kind of old school, but still would be fun, I think. Imagine if there was a mechanic where if you put like gunpowder in the furnace, you could like make the furnace explode. It would kind of be like a trapped TNT kind of thing. Or even like a redstone powered furnace, something like that would be really cool. I feel like they don't update the redstone enough. There's so many possibilities that could be done. Hi, creeper. Does that creeper even see me? Okay, we're having a staring contest. I won. Alright, there we go. Finally cooked all that iron up. It took very, very long. I didn't want to lose it though. Let's go deeper. Some gold. A little bit of lava right there. Here's something over there. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out. New area. God, that looks so cool. Alright, here we go. Now we're in release 1.3.2. And the mouse sensitivity feels a little weird for some reason. Oh wow, another dungeon. It's crazy. Even more saddles? I don't even know what to do with all those saddles. I'm not really getting anywhere. I found some lapis. Oh, looks like we're actually getting XP for mining ore now. Good to see it. Well, I just ran into a complete dead end. It almost looks kind of glitched though. Almost like the world generation like completely changed and cut the caves off. You see that? I feel like that's supposed to keep going. Alright, now we're in release 1.4.7, which I think was the last update to come out in 2012. Kind of crazy how many updates this game used to get back in the day. Oh, I didn't even realize that we finally have the brightness thing. I'm gonna turn that up to 50 so you can see a little bit better. Much better. Oh, it goes up. Let's go check up there. I gotta be careful. I'm about to get knocked down. Ooh. I think I tried to get me. Yeah, I think I've spent long enough in these caves. I'm gonna start heading out of here to see what the surface looks like. I have no idea what chunks we're even in. Like, I have no clue when this was generated. Like that over there. Okay, that looks like some old chunks over there. Looks like the biome kind of updated right there. Interesting. I think this is where I spawned, isn't it? There's somewhere around here. Oh, wolf. Bones? No bones. Feels bad. I want to wander a bit and see if the world generation gets all messy. Here's is there another spawner down here? Let's see. Never mind. It looks just like a normal cave. That's a zombie villager. An old one. Forgot how that looked. The rose update. The rose is the exact same, I'm pretty sure. A little snowy taiga over there. Got a jungle over there. That's cool. Because around this time in Minecraft, the jungles were a really new thing. Even on a modern computer, my computer is like Having a hard time rendering all the jungle leaves. Yeah, you can tell that this is new chunk right here. You see that, like, that awkward kind of generation? This is one of the artifacts of updating your game like this. It's a cool sight, though. In fact, I kind of wish this was a real feature. Like, they should add this back as a very, very rare occurrence. And just, like, stick this, like, half, like, wall thing out of it. So you can kind of enter a cave from the side like that. I just think it looks really cool. I'm just gonna check. Did the sheep drop? Now we're on 1.5.2. And while it was updating, I had an idea, and it was the fact that this would make a pretty good anniversary video. A little too late for that, though. I'll do something else. Little swamp, a skeleton. Alright, let me get away from the skeleton before I have to update the game again, because we're on 1.6.4 now. Oh, Jesus. That's a spider jockey over there. Okay, back into the cave. Okay, and something I completely forgot about. If you go into the settings in one of the older ones, you can find this, that 3D anaglyph mode. And if you have some 3D glasses, you can put them on and experience the world in 3D. Kinda useless. There's a reason they removed it. I'm trying to remember what 1.6 was. I think 1.6 was the horse update? Something like that. Okay, the creepers are absolute weirdos in this version of the game. Oh, never mind, it's because you couldn't find a proper path to me. That's why. We're kind of in a bad spot. There we go. I want to see if there's any more, like, crazy world gen. I mean, look at that. That's really cool. With this, like, this river kind of cut off. This huge wall. That's super cool to look at. There's lava going down, too. Oh, please don't. Okay, the spiders are like glitching out. They're going super fast for some reason. What's going on? Okay, I got hit like 5 times there. I'll see you in like a future version. Okay, well, I got hit 9 times. I looked at the recording and it was 9 times in a row. So, welcome to the future. We're now at 1.17.1. I need to get out of here before it gets even more updated. I don't know what happened right there, though. But yeah, as you can see, our poppy is now or our rose is now a poppy. And the textures have updated, too. That's how many versions it got skipped right there. Good grief. Yeah, we're on part 1 of the cave update now. And as you can tell, the world generation is extremely funky. Looks like auto jump got turned on. Let me fix that. There we go. I fixed that. There's a little bit of lava right there. Yeah, I was so happy to be playing 1.7.10 and then all of a sudden I got like jumped by a bunch of supercharged spiders that just like completely tanked the game. We went from 1.8.9 to 1.17. Absolutely insane. Look at that. That's crazy. Well, I guess it's just life. Sometimes life passes so fast and you don't even realize. I can't get over how weird this is. This is like super strange looking. I want to see like a really weird cave. There's some more giant chunks sticking out of the ground. I think we're looping back around to where the world was created. Or we're close to there at least. Yeah, you can tell this is old because it has like, it's just simple dirt at the bottom. Not very deep at all. What I don't get though is I thought I generated the world right here. Why is this sticking out of the ground? I think something got corrupted. It's slightly corrupted here. God damn it, that almost looked intentional. Whatever, we're in 1.18 now. And we are really, really starting to near the present here. God, I can't believe I just did that again. Okay, no more tree jumping. I just wanted to check out this huge area right here. Look at this. That's incredible. I just realized I think I forgot to make pants. Yeah, I had no pants on the entire time. Oops. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. Pants are on. God, I need to stop doing that. It's insane. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. I promise you I'm not doing that on purpose. Because as it stands, we're at 1.20.6 now. Which means there's basically one major update till we're current. So, let's try to not get hit again. I'm trying to find the area that I spawned in. I want to see what those caves look like now. Well, I think it was like right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and start digging. Well, that muffled like rain sound is really cool sounding. When the hell did they add that? That's like a... sounds awesome. And there's a creeper around the corner. Oh man. Got him. And somehow that was the first monster hunter that I got. That's odd. Yeah, this is what an old school cave looks like in like almost current version, so it's a pretty neat sight. Oh, I forgot there's different iron that you have to pick up now. The only way through is through that skeleton, so... Wait, what am I doing? I can just make a shield. Now I should have no issue with the skeleton whatsoever. Come here. Light cave went nowhere, so time to go even deeper. I wonder where the nearest deep dark is. Well, I hear a lava pool nearby, so I guess it'll be a fitting conclusion to this journey. If I can find it, that is. I found it. It's not a whole lot of lava, so I don't know if I can actually make the portal from that. It might not be enough. But I better try. Oh, that was close. Almost had to update the game again. That's just such a tight area. And as I thought, that was definitely not enough lava. We need 4 more pieces. Okay. I hear some more actually. We might be okay. There it is. I was having the hardest time trying to find this lava. Okay. Let's transport it. Alright, and the last piece is there. I'm not gonna sit on my thumbs this time. Let's just jump in. Okay, we're in one of these little forests. Cool. I'm just gonna move. Usually I'm a little more cautious than this, but I got nothing to lose. I was kind of hoping that we would get to see the nether before the nether update, but looks like that didn't happen. That was close. Good thing I didn't stand on that piece. No fortress yet? I mean, this huge tunnel. You can even see the end of it, but I've just been digging. I'm looking for a fortress. I see something up there. Is that a chicken? Is there a nether chicken jockey up there? There might be. Yep, there's a nether chicken jockey right there. Crazy. Only seen a few of those. Uh-oh. Those guys are pissed. Never mind. That's not what I thought that was. Okay, we're officially on the latest version of the game, which is 1.21.8. And there's no snapshots after this, so the moment I get hit again, the video is going to end. So, I gotta run for my life here. I pissed everybody off. Not looking so good. Okay, I think I got away from that small... Never mind, there's another guy.